Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I got some beef with Sony because, I went out of my way to go spend $50 on a headset, on a Bluetooth headset, thinking that I would be able... Alright, so let me actually rewind. So, when I had got my PlayStation 4 and I wanted to record content from it, so how it's set up, where in order for me to record content from at the time from my PlayStation 4, I had to get a Bluetooth adapter and have it set up through my TV to be able to. Well, I'm trying to think, because how was I doing it before? There was like a way I actually know. I think that's what I was doing at first, was that I just had it just playing directly from the TV. And so it was just capturing, the audio from my TV. But my thing is this: I shouldn't have to be forced to use my TV audio and then try to capture me talking at the same time, because that's doing too much. It's like, my thing is this: in this day and age, you think that guys would cater a little bit more to content creators, right? Because my thing is this: why are people going out of their way and buying a PlayStation 4 or 5, whatever Sony, console and stuff? It's because of content creators and the videos that we do, alright? So, anyways, that's what I was doing at one point in time. And then, later on, I ended up getting a TV that for some reason, a smart TV, they don't have no Bluetooth capability. So I had to go and buy this Bluetooth adapter and use that. So I was able through that to be able to use or to record my PlayStation content, and then to be able to use my headset. But I had to go through the TV's audio and stuff, so it was capturing that. But I'm like, fam, I shouldn't have to. My thing is this: regardless of whether I was a content creator or not, if the thing, well, I mean, it's more so catered to content creators. This just stuff got me so upset, where it's like, fam, it don't make sense on why it is 2022 and Sony doesn't have it set up to where alright, so how I can explain it the best way I can is that pretty much when, for some reason, it only captures either the HDMI audio or nothing. So the headset, and you would think okay, well, the audio is going through the headset, so why they won't just have a settings for the headset? Good question, okay? But for some reason, Sony doesn't believe in that. And that's the thing that upsets me with technology. It's like, you mean to tell me I bought this $1,700 phone, right? This $1,700 phone. I'm not saying I have beef or problems with my phone. I love my phone right now. But they're able to have a split screen setup, with both. I'm proving the point here. But they got a split screen setup, right? They have it where, laptops, PC, computers, all the different things that they can do. You have it where Xbox, they don't even care about no HDMI. I think the only issue is that you can't use Bluetooth headsets, so you just have to use a regular headset and plug it up through the controller. I do not mind that, but at least they have it to where it captures both my headset audio and the Xbox, Series X audio. And then I don't even know if it works for my Nintendo Switch. It probably doesn't, but my thing is this: it's like, why do you guys have it set up that way? Talking just strictly to Sony right now. And then I'm going and watching this video from Elgato, the company that makes the capture cards and stuff. And they had a video, and my thing is this: they're one of the biggest. You would think Sony knows of them or knows them something, because I'm pretty sure they're probably oh, well, how are people capturing this content, outside of what we have able to be captured and stuff. How are people? So I'm positive, I'm 100% sure that Sony knows of Elgato. I am pretty sure that somebody at Sony seen that video, right? So you would think, and I don't even know when so it came out after the PlayStation 5s. So you think that they would issue out an update or would do something to where people can capture their audio and then guys switch back and forth through stuff. But you mean to tell me a device of this day and age. And that's why I had such an issue with the TV that I got. Because I'm like, you mean to tell me that what kind of smart TV is this? Is it smart in special education? I'm saying, because I was in those classes too when I was in school. And I'm like, fam, I overall saying is that I'm smart, but I wasn't all the way smart. So that's why I call my TV. It's smart, but it's not all the way smart, all right? And I just don't get why LG, that's the company that I went through to go get my TV. It's like, why is it that you guys in this day and age can't come out with a TV with all the tech specs? And if you do want to get a TV with all the tech specs, guess what? You're going to have to spend thousands of dollars on that TV. And it's like, sir, I don't want to spend thousands of dollars on a TV. Especially if it is a TV. My thing is this. The TV that I got now, it puts out a good picture. When I'm playing video games, when I'm watching movies, I really don't be watching movies too much, but the times I did, everything looks amazing, right? So it's like you guys can come out with this nice fancy screen TV, right? But you can't come out with the Bluetooth capability thing for the TV. So now and I'll never forget, I had to go up to Best Buy, right? I had to go up to Best Buy, get this Bluetooth adapter, and I'm like, sir, I don't want to get no Bluetooth adapter. Why don't you guys just have that crap in the TV? Well, we like whatever dumb reason or excuse on why they don't want to add that stuff to the TV, but I'm like, fam, that don't make no sense. It doesn't. It is 2022, okay? That is a 2, 1, 0, and 2 more 2s. That meaning it's a day and age where technology should be at its peak. But you mean to tell me that technology is still struggling? Oh my God. I'm like, man, it's things like that where it's like, why do you want people to invest in your company? You know, like if I'm going to sit down and talk to these, like, you know, these technical people, these technology people, they wanted to be creating all these different types of electronics. Like Elgato, they, you know, changed the game to where you can record content from your console and put it right there on your computer, right? You have it where Fitbit can capture, you know, your GPS, so it knows exactly where you jogged, run, walked, whatever exercise you did and stuff. It has it where you can capture your heart rate and all these other your sleep. Me sleeping, it captures my sleeping type. I didn't even know that was even possible to capture somebody in their sleeping type or whatever, but it's like you have that. You have it where there's washers and dryers that can go and be turned on from a phone. What other things out there do you have? I'm saying, like, you have, like, handheld gaming. You have a Nintendo Switch. At one point in time, years ago, you had PSPs and all this other stuff. So you mean to tell me that you guys, or just overall, that there's all these different companies that could come out with all these different types of electronics, right? But you mean to tell me that Sony, for some reason, don't know what Bluetooth is? They don't know how to, like, capture audio from the Elgato capture card, the TV, and put it all on the computer, and it ain't just muted out. So, like, I should just overall show you guys an example of what it does. So it will capture my microphone, but it won't capture nothing, okay, from the, and maybe I did something wrong. That could be a possibility, but my thing is this. It shouldn't be me thinking to myself, I did something wrong. They over here talking about, oh, you gotta get this cord or another cord to be able, why I gotta get so many cords? Why? See, that's like the struggle of a content creator. The amount of cords that you're going to have. Bruh, I'm looking at my floor right now, and I'm like, the amount of cords that I have, it's like, a part of me wants to go wireless, but at the same time, I'm like, it saves the time, the struggle, or overall the time of, like, charging up stuff. Like, it makes things easier, you know, with cords. Like, you ain't gotta, but I'm at a point now where I'm like, fam, I really just don't care no more. I just want to be able to record content, right? Not have to worry about tripping, falling, or, oh, do I have this cord plugged in? Do I have this cord plugged in? Like, bruh, I'm saying, like, it just don't make sense to me. It's like, then talk, like, no, getting back onto some more, like, you know, electronics and stuff. You mean to tell me Samsung could come out with a foldable and flippable phone, right? a phone that folds and flips. It comes out with all these different things that you can do on these phones, right? All these different things. But you mean to tell me Sony can't set up a headset, a proper headset settings on the PlayStations? Does that make any sense? And I'm saying, then it's like, thinking when they were all, I seen a video or a post where they was all like, you can't even use the Bluetooth headset. I'm going to try it out and just see for myself. But if that is the case to where I can't use a Bluetooth headset on my Xbox, what's the reason? You know what? No, because I'm curious to see if it'll work. So I'm going to see right now, because I'm like, if it don't work, then it's like, why did you guys even come out with a console? Like, no, I'm serious. Like, why are you guys coming out with stuff if stuff ain't gonna work properly? Like, those type of things just don't make sense to me. And I'm like, I'm personally getting sick and tired of buying things and it ain't working. I'm like, why? I'm like, it just don't make sense. But anyway, so now I'm gonna go ahead, set this up, plug that up. Okay, all those things is plugged in. Turn my TV on. Where's that Bluetooth thing at? Okay. Dang it, I wonder if I can plug it up into the back of the Xbox, because if I can plug it up into the back of the Xbox, then it should be fine. But knowing my luck, it's most likely not going to be fine. So I don't even think this is a plug-in. What is this? Oh, it's a movie or a TV artist Catfish. I was about to say, I'm like, what is going on right now? But where's my remote at? Okay, here we go. But no, I just think that that's silly. I'm like, oh, they showing that one when they was all like the person, I think they got called a Fat Kelly Price. That's funny. But anyway, shout out to Catfish. It ain't really got nothing to do with them and stuff. But no, let's just see if this works. Okay, headset's on. I ain't hearing absolutely nothing. I'm pressing buttons. I'm doing everything possible. And I'm like, okay, let's just go to the settings. But I'm like, I'm about to start going off about this. All right, device connections, mouse, media, remote, accessories. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Remote, this. So they ain't got no Bluetooth settings. It's like, you mean to tell me, so you guys are in this day and age, 2022. This stuff came out in 2020. And you mean to tell me you ain't even got no Bluetooth setting? Does that even make any sense? To where something of this day and age ain't even got a Bluetooth settings? It's literally Microsoft, okay? You guys are owned by Bill Gates, a billionaire. You mean to tell me in that time and place, or just in that time frame of you guys coming out with the Xbox Series X, S, Xbox One, all that stuff, you mean to tell me that Bluetooth wasn't even an option? It wasn't even up for a discussion. What sense does that make? Like, honestly, what sense does that make to come out with a console or to come out with something and then even having all that, and you spending $400? I spent $499 on my Xbox and I spent $499 on my PlayStation 5, and you mean to tell me there are things that I have bought that is cheaper and it is more technical than an Xbox and a PlayStation combined of over $1,000? And you mean to tell me this stuff ain't even got a proper Bluetooth setup? I'm telling you, man, technology at this point in time, it is stupid. Like, it is honestly stupid. A TV, talking on my TV too, my TV, my Xbox, my PlayStation, and I'm going to try to test it out on my Switch, and if it don't work on the Switch, I'm like, Nintendo, you guys, so LG, Microsoft, Sony, and possibly Nintendo, you mean to tell me you guys make all this money? Let's just see, these companies, what they're worth, right? So LG's LG is worth $12 trillion, but they can't come out with a Bluetooth TV. Microsoft's worth, okay, got 12 trillion, 1.81 trillion. Can't come out with no proper Bluetooth setup. Sony's worth 91 trillion. So it costs more than both LG and Xbox and Microsoft, and they can't even come out with a proper Bluetooth setup. And now let's see Nintendo's worth. Nintendo is worth 8 trillion. So it just that just don't make sense. It's like, you guys are worth all this money, but you can't come out with a proper setup for stuff. And then you wonder why people, well, you overall, I'm going to just end it off on this. You wonder why you will go onto GameStops, right? Or even Best Buy or wherever, and you will see a used Xbox, a used PlayStation, a used Nintendo Switch. If you go to a pawn store, you're going to see a used TV because you guys, for some reason, are unaware of where technology is at right now. It shouldn't take some 26-year-old man, alright, that's spending all this money on stuff to give you guys on ideas. And my thing is this: you guys went to college for this stuff. You guys studied for this stuff. You guys worked day and night to come out with the most fanciest, quote-unquote fanciest Xbox of all time, but you guys ain't even got a proper Bluetooth setting. Same with Sony, same with LG, and possibly Nintendo. Like, what's going on? How is it that I'm coming up with this stuff, but you guys aren't? I refuse to believe that they will hear this, right? And they're all like, oh, well, we didn't think about that. Maybe we should add that. No, it ain't even a maybe we should. That stuff should have been added a long time ago. I'm saying, nah, bro. It's like, nah, you guys, somebody's out here. They just out here trying to scam people. I'm saying Sony, Microsoft, LG, possibly Nintendo. Somebody out here trying to scam people because that don't even make any sense how y'all got things set up. So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 43 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. Make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you are purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.